The story comes to us from thehill.com. An entire Missouri Police Department, including the police chief and his officers, resigned, leaving the city of Kimberling without immediate authority, citing problems like inadequate pay rate and not having the right tools to do the job. The department has local leaders struggling to find a replacement for the whole police department, especially when rhetoric against law enforcement is high amongst some, according to Fox News. Stone County Sheriff Doug Rader said of the resignations of the Kimberling City Police Department, noting that most police stations are understaffed, it will be a struggle to fill the police department back up with qualified officers, but hopefully they can start working on that soon and get that accomplished. What preempted the mass exodus, according to Rader, was Kimberling City Police Chief Craig Alexander's resignation on August 23rd. He wanted changes from the town's mayor and he wanted to better himself, Fox News reported. Soon after, Alexander's resignation was joined by 3 officers and a sergeant, with their reasons for quitting being the absence of a police clerk to assist the department, not having qualified officers in the department, and wanting new opportunities with better pay rate, according to the NBC Springfield, Missouri. Oh, they didn't have a clerk to do the paperwork. Oh, poor cops. They had to do their own paperwork. And then he says not having qualified officers. What does that mean? What is that? You're not beating enough people up. I don't know. I'm just saying that. But not having enough qualified officers. So if they were cops, why weren't they qualified? Were they not trained right? That's scary. It's being reported that some of the Kimberling City police officers left to join the Branson West Police Department. They just want to go to Branson, Missouri and see the shows, which caught Mayor Bob Fritz of Kimberling City off guard. The mayor said the resignations were unexpected and the short notice disappointing. Mayor Bob Fritz also said, "I didn't know that there were many openings in Branson West because we didn't see an advertisement for police." He was referring to Chief Alexander and Officer Sean McCafferty taking jobs at Branson West Police Department. He said, "We're looking for officers. We're looking for a new police chief, and I think we'll be fine." All right, so then it goes down. It talks about Seattle, Portland, New York. I'm not going to get into those. It's just a little bit more that goes down, but they're talking about amid the post-2020 protest law enforcement world. So after all the protests that happened last summer in 2020 and everything, how law enforcement is changing. So a lot of officers are retiring, they're resigning, they're like, I'm out of here, I'm done, but to have a whole police department, like all the officers and the chief, Kimberling in 2019 had a population of 2665, according to, of course, Wikipedia, right? Or is that Google? I Googled it. So, but it said it's a city, Kimberling City is a city in Missouri in 2019 had a population of 2665. So, I don't know, 2,000 people, that's not a lot. So is it one of those country towns in Missouri? Ding. People just, how are you guys going to get your police department? But with 2,665 people, how can you have that much crime? I mean, what can there be, like close to 3,000 people in the town, in the city right now? How you have crime among 3,000 people? Like one guy goes to rob a store, 150 people know, and they go, "Dude, come on, Fred. Get your ass back home." What do all you Missourians think? We're going to show you. What do you guys think of Missouri? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about a whole city police department just walking out.